Good morning. How are you? It's Caroline, Complete Fitness and Wellbeing, Friday morning with 5 moves in 5 minutes for your midlife health and fitness. And today, as it's Friday, is always balance and strength. So I'm going to show you 5 moves that we're doing in our 8 o'clock class, where we focus on set moves every week so we can monitor and see our progression with these particular balance movements. And then we'll add a couple of hand-eye coordination ones with a tennis ball and just a variety, another movement that's going to challenge balance and strength as well. If you're going to join in, as always, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you. And as balance is involved, maybe again, have the wall close by, back of the chair that you can use to support yourself, or just knowing it's there if you need it. And a clear, safe space before you begin, watching out for any trip hazards or things that might get in your way. So, point of the balance, we need to be aware of it. We need to work on it, not just for now, but as we get older as well. So those incidents where we might come into contact and we have a trip, a fall, can we stop that? Or if we do end up having a fall or something, are we able to get ourselves back up again because we've got the strength? So all these movements, along with everything else that you do, all work towards helping with your balance and strength. So without further ado, or more rambling, and again, hopefully my sound is working so you can hear all this. Give us a thumbs up if you can. We'll begin. I'm going to start off with 2 movements that we do every week. It's the same move, but we're going to do it in a different position for each one. So I'm going to hold a weight, but this can all be done body weight. You don't need to hold a weight if you don't want to, but if you do, brilliant. 45 seconds work. Off we go. We're going to start off with our feet parallel, and we're going to come up on tiptoe, one I do most weeks with you. We're going to gently bend the knees, but hinge the hips at the same time. Heels down, straighten. So tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. How often do you tiptoe? Reach up for something. More than we probably think, reaching up for that, something in that top shelf, whether it's putting something away or getting it down. So we have to work on our balance coming up with the balls of the feet. But while we're doing this, notice, how do the toes feel? Ankles, knees and hips. And I'm aiming as well to keep my knees and feet in line with my hips. So again, that helps with my balance too. From here, we're going to do the same movement, but in a split stance. So I'm going to take my right leg back. Again, feet still hip width apart, heels down. So and when I come back down again, I can rest my heels down. So adjust your stance if you need to. From here again, tiptoe. Then we gently bend. Heels down, straighten. So the difference being, we're mimicking our walking stance. We walk with one, this stance. We're still working through the tiptoes, balls of the feet. Also, again, that stance, I'm getting a bit more of a stretch on the back of the leg as I come down. So again, that's nice to work that muscle, because if our muscles are tight, as well as in being maybe sometimes a bit weak, they might need more additional work, whether it's stretching, strengthening. So different positions give you an idea of how things feel. And during the class, we will do both sides. So again, tiptoe, bend, lower. And that I feel a little bit harder in terms of trying to keep the legs in line as well. My right one wanted to wobble out a little bit. Next, grab your tennis ball. Haven't got a tennis ball, pretend. We're going to stand on one foot. So my left foot's going to stand and we're just going to catch. It might be you catch with the opposite hand, so your right hand, or maybe you catch with your left hand. Maybe we pass between the two. But whatever we're doing, my left leg is really having to work and my foot to stabilize me. It's having to adjust to every movement my upper body makes. I am also, as again, visually, my eyes are moving side to side, having to keep looking at the ball. I'm aiming for my catch as well. So there's a heck of a lot going on here, even though we might think, oh, we're just catching. There's a lot the body is adjusting, picking up, sensing, to keep us as stable as we can. The next movement with the ball, this time, a little bit of sort of lower body, and we did this recently, using the ball, I'm going to just roll it round without letting go. So my right foot and leg are still. My left leg is just guiding this ball round. Maybe I can take it a little bit behind. Oops, and I've lost it. And then I'm going to roll it back. So I'm getting movement through the hip. You could do this without a ball. We could just gently glide the leg round. So I'm getting movement through the hip, stability and balance through my non-working leg, and that's as far as I can take that. And again, coordination, touching the ball, great for the feet, because again, they're getting oh gosh, what's the word? They're sensing the texture, the feeling of the ball. So as well as our balance, it's important for our feet to be able to feel what's going on underneath. Pause from there. And then last move, we're going to kneel down, going to come out of that kneel into a knee high and then into a hinge. So I'm going to step back, lower down to my knees if this is comfortable. From here, I'm coming out of my kneeling lunge. I'm then going to come into a knee high. I'm then going to take the same leg back as I begin to hinge. Maybe I reach the arms down, could even reach the arms forward. And then I'm going to come back up again into that knee high. Put the foot down at any time. And then I'm going to step back, go down into my lunge. And then repeat. Coming up, knee high, hinge, knee high, lower back down again. So working on getting down, being on the floor, getting up, challenging the balance, to be able to get back down again. And again, we'll do both sides. Maybe we could hold a weight for that. So there we go, 5 moves in 5 minutes that we'll be doing very shortly in our class, challenging our balance, seeing how we're progressing, adding more variety to it as well. So we're keeping the body guessing, having to work, which in the long term will help it rise to the occasion with those circumstances where we may need its help. Let me know how you get on. Any thoughts on your balance? I'd love to know. What are you doing? Could I help you in any way? If you'd like to join a class, again, drop me a message and then we can have a chat. But have a super day, great weekend, and I'll be back next week with more 5 moves in 5 minutes. So I will see you then. Take care.